Hi everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new, hi again. So this is my channel. I love to do all kinds of DIYs. I love to do thrift flips. And I also absolutely love to make wreaths. So if you like what you see here, you know what to do. Hit that red subscribe button. Also leave me a comment. I love to hear what you guys think. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram and Pinterest. And I also have a wreath shop. It's called Krista's Wreath Designs. It's an Etsy shop. I will have all those links down below. But today is all about Hello Summer. Our hosts are Ellie and Tammy from the Rusted Willow and DIY from House to Home. And our co-host is CJ from CJ DIY. More about that in a minute. But first, on to our first DIY. So when I think about summer, I don't know about you guys, but I think about the beach. So I live here in Florida, and I am going to take one of these boxes from the Dollar Tree that's in 4 sections. So it looks like little shadow boxes. And I'm also going to take them paint you just saw and some other goodies that I brought in there. And the first thing I'm going to do, though, is I am going to paint the inside of my boxes with this sandstone color. And this is a new Waverly chalk paint. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but they had it in my Walmart, and I absolutely love this color. These two colors, actually, that I'm going to be using today, I absolutely love. So then the outside of my box, I'm going to paint with this color, which is Dusk. And this is also a new paint by Waverly as well. So I paint the outside of it with that color and the inside with the sandstone. Then once I get that all nice and painted, I am going to start to create the inside. So I'm going to use some of this sand from the Dollar Tree, and I'm also going to use my, Mod Podge, and I'm going to use my little spongy, and I'm just going to Mod Podge the bottom. I'm just going to pour a bunch of it on the bottom, and then I'm going to pour that sand on top of it. And what that's going to do is it's going to help the sand stick to the inside of the boxes on the bottom. And I'm only doing the bottom with the sand, and once I get it to stick for a little bit in there, I just swish it around with my just move it around, and then I'm just going to dump the rest out. Then next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these are supposed to be little nets, but they're really wide. And I noticed this. So what I do is I kind of try to work with them, and I try to so that it doesn't look so opened, and I'm just going to drape it over the edge of my little boxes on the side. And I'm going to bring it around to the back, and then we're going to glue it down. So I just kind of gather it the way I want it, and the way I think it looks good, and then I cut a little piece off, and then I'm going to glue those down in the back. So I took some felt. I thought the best way to keep this down and stop from moving is to use a big gop of hot glue on that, and then put it on top, and then I'm going to use one of these felt pieces and to secure it in the back, because you're not going to be able to see the back of this once I display it. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other end as well. And then once I get that all nice and glued down, I should say, all those little figurines you see on my mat there, those all are from the Dollar Tree. It's from their fairy line, and they have a beach theme as well. So, and also these stickers are from the Dollar Tree as well. So I'm going to use those for inside of my box, and I'm just going to make little beachy themes in each one of the boxes. So I'm going to use there's a little I guess it's a gnome who is all dressed up for the beach, and a little beach ball, and then there's also a turtle that's on a little stone, and there's a little perch, and then there's also the little bird that I'm going to put on the top that you see there, the pelican, and also there is a little treasure chest and a little I'm trying to think what else there was. Oh, there's a little seahorse little seahorse, and then there's this little what do you call it, preserver thing that you could throw in the water. And I stuck that on, and then I glued everything down individually in the boxes the way I wanted them set up. And I also put that little sticker on the inside of the where the turtle is. And then I'm also going to use one of these were on some clips, and they were also wooden figures that you could get at the Dollar Tree that I had. And one is a starfish, another one's a dolphin. And then I was going to use this one, but I decided not to. And I decided to put this little sign in the inside where the little gnome is that says something about the beach. And I just used all of those inside my little thing. And then on the top of this sticker pack, there was this little like banner. So I used that for the top portion of my little boxes. And I thought this came out so adorable. And I loved doing this. This was so much fun, you guys. If you have a chance and you find these little figurines in this little box at your Dollar Tree, pick it up. This was so much fun to make. I felt like a little kid again making these DIYs. So I hope you guys like them. And then I took some of these seashells that come in these little glass bottles, also from the Dollar Tree, and I just stuck a few down inside of my boxes. And there it is, all done, you guys. I think this turned out absolutely adorable, but you guys will have to let me know which one you like in the description box down below. So today is all about hello summer. When I think about summer, I think about the beach. So these are our lovely hosts and co-hosts that I told you. And also there is a playlist of everyone who's participating. I'm going to have that link down below as well. So make sure you go check everyone out. Next, I'm going to use this little Sandcastle figurine from the Dollar Tree. These from the Fairy Collection Garden from Dollar Tree, and one of those wood rounds. And I'm going to go back in with the same color again. This is that sandstone color, and I just love this color, you guys. And I painted the top of the round with that color. And then I'm going to take my Mod Podge, and I did the edges of it in that color as well. And then I'm going to put down my Mod Podge again. And guess what? We're going to come in with some more sand, and I am going to fill that on the top of this round. And I'm just going to shake it around, make sure it gets all full of sand, and then that excess I just dump. You could save it if you want to, but I just dumped it because it's just Dollar Tree sand. And now I'm going to take the little sandcastle, and we're going to make a little sandcastle scene. So I'm just going to glue that down with some hot glue on top of my round. And then I'm going to come in with a couple more of those figurines. This time it's a little sand bucket and this little palm tree that I glued down on there as well. And this came out so adorable too, you guys. I love these. I can't wait to see the end result. I put everything together on this really cool tray that I had that was like beachy tray. And I just absolutely love the way everything looks. And I put it on my table outside, and it's so adorable. And then I took these little seashells again, and I'm just going to put a few of them all around on my little round with my sand and my sandcastle, my beach bucket. I just love it. And I just did that all the way around the whole thing. And then that was it for this DIY. This was super easy, you guys. So if you see these things at your Dollar Tree, pick them up. You can make a beautiful beach theme for your outside patio or whatever you have, and your front porch, whatever you want to put it in. And this is just another idea on what to do with these cute little figurines. And so there it is up close. So now next on to DIY number 3. This one, I took a wooden, one of these wooden plaques from the Dollar Tree, and the same colors, but this time I'm going to use a lagoon color as well, the sand, and then I used these little beachy themes from the Dollar Tree, and then this nautical rope here from the Dollar Tree as well, and some more of those shells. So this color is Lagoon by Waverly, and it's a chalk paint, and I'm just going to go with this color first, and I'm just going to like I'm moving my paintbrush like in a circular motion because I want to make like a water beachy scene on this plaque. So I'm just going to do that. And then I end up coming in, this was a little dark for me, so I decided to come in with another color, which is fine because, let's face it, the water can be all different colors. The ocean has so many different colors in it, right? So it was good that I put that color down first because then I came in with this dolphin color by Folk Art, and it's an acrylic paint, and I just swished that around as well, and I'm just making it look like water. And, you know, there's no like right or wrong way of doing this. It's just basically making it look like water. And then I had some gesso. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever used this before, but you can use white paint, also chalk paint, if you don't feel comfortable using gesso. I'm used to using gesso because I used to scrapbook, and all it is a thick, chalky like substance that you can swish around with your little pellet. This is like a little pellet knife that I have, and I made little waves as well with this. And it just is, it's really thick, and once it dries, it can give a lot of texture to your painting or whatever you're using it for. And that's what I did with that. But you could also do the same thing with white acrylic paint or chalk paint. And then next, I came in with my sandstone again, and I'm going to paint the top portion of that because that's where our sand's going to go. And then I went around the edges as well with that sandstone paint by Waverly. Then I came in with my Mod Podge again, and I just put a whole bunch down, and I'm just going to swish it around with my little sponge paintbrush here, and then I'm going to pour some of that sand all over again, all over the top of this. And I made another cute little scene, you guys. I love this one as well. I like all of these, so I couldn't pick my favorite because I really like the way all of them turned out. And then I came in with the little boat and the little beach hut there, and then my little nautical rope I'm going to put around the edges, and then also that lighthouse and that little life preserver sign. And I just went around the whole thing with this, and I just hot glued it down. There's like a little lip on these plaques, and it fit in there perfectly. The rope fit in there perfectly. And I wanted this rope around there because I just thought it would give it a more decorative touch, make it look more beachy and more nautical, and that's what I was looking for. And it also like kept the sand in there too from falling out anymore if any little pieces were there. And then I just made sure that I did the edges so that that rope doesn't come undone. And then this little hut here, which is supposed to be like your little beach hut, I guess, like on the beach, you know, where like the beach, you know, patrol is or whatever. And I just glued that down, and then I glued down my little, oh my God, what do you call it? I just said it a minute ago. My little life preserver, and then also this little boat. And I just glued all that down, and I glued the boat in the ocean. And there's my little beachy. And I think this came out so cute too, you guys. Lighthouse, that's what it is. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so tired. I have been doing so many videos, and I am just like so exhausted. But I hope you guys like this. I think this screams summer to me. Even though I live in Florida, I have summer quite a bit here, and spring, it lasts a long time. But this is perfect because this I could leave out for a really long time out in my pool area. So I really liked doing this a whole bunch, and it was super fun. I felt like a little kid creating these, and I just loved it. So I hope you guys like it too. And don't forget to check out all the other inspiration. I'm just putting some shells down now again, just like before. And I just want to make sure you guys check out everybody, because these ladies are so talented that do this every month, and everyone that participates. So make sure you show them some love, tell them I sent you, say hi, and yeah. And that's it for this DIY. So here is the close-up. of that one. And then I'm going to show you what I put it on. This is the tray I put it on. I did a little video for you. And yeah, they're all on my little tray outside. And I just love the way this turned out. I hope you guys like it too. Let me know in the comments down below. And I just want to thank you guys so much for subscribing, everyone who subscribed, and everyone who is here watching right now. I just want to thank you guys. And as always, I want you guys to remember to stay crafty. Bye.